Stadium at the foot of Rampart Range in Colorado Springs, home of the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's got it in the open. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Refuses to go down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The receiver makes the catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the jet sweep, slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
But he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The UL Monroe offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Is on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Goes to the tight end. Over the middle. It's Malice. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there.
Breaks into the clear. He's past the 30. Almost out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, he breaks free. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Air Force.
And Chris, even in this
He had broken tackle. He hasn't broken a tackle all season. He's terrible.
You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. There was a good touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's going to hand this off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Replay goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a catch! It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And we're going to throw now on first down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense.
Tough throw across field.
Head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
Quick pass to the flat to the receiver. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The quarterback looks to his right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So he got a 4th down.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. In motion now. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And the Falcons will bring their punt team onto the field. Only comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. It's UL Monroe in the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's another deep shot. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Catch made on the weak side. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
That now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up third down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down.
Drop.
Third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Touchdown, UL Monroe. This passing game is on fire today.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. UL Monroe offense back out there now. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He'll toss it to the back. He's got the first and still going. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. But how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Hands off to the fullback. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps it down to the back. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The Falcons line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
They got me one. They let me get one.
This could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. One more play before they head to the locker room. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Quarterback's got it on the option. Quarterback still with the football. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll try the option play here. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They continue to roll up the score.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Falcons will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Warhawks. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense.
42 Spider.
The big fullback got it here. The game makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it.
Oh, fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Tremendous protection. Was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Air Force.
If somebody had the busted assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
He's looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they start at the 25. Monroe offense back out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They've been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Monroe. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, he trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Fights off a defender. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
First, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Trying to get the throw off.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags a good throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
It's a keeper trying to get the marker. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30.
29.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display. There are a whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Pound 55 weak.
They're going to run the option. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Falcons will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And the Falcons lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. He's brought down, but there is a flag in the field. Did the defense get a quick start?
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll run the option, and the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Falcons line up with a 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a wide receiver screen. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And they will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, you can tell with this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Wants to throw it. Makes the catch for a 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks free. He shreds the tackle. Gets out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
That's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the 4th quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do, but now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Back-to-back deep shots. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's still down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game. And it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They mix it up with a run. Breaking tackles. Legs still churning. Won't go down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Warhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And the Warhawks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. It's an option look. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. It pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The UL Monroe offense back out there now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in this season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They look to throw it here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. Brought down, the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They'll run here on third and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull.